So recently I've did a challenge where for a week I would draw only noses. I tried to practice. Okay, I mean I did practice. I watched some tutorials and stuff, so I learned something and I improved. And that's why I want to make this video to help you with noses, okay? With drawing noses, with painting. So I've been drawing for like a year and a half now. I've made some decent progress, okay? And I just try to teach what I already know, what I have learned. Okay, so you can make your progress faster, better, and easier. And what I'll be talking about today is how I paint noses, my workflow, how I do that, and what I like doing in my workflow, and also like some tips probably. So now let's just start with the video. So how I start my noses is first, after a sketch, which we did in the video before, okay, how I draw noses, is I use a color, okay, let's choose a color, and I do a flat color, okay. Here we can do something like that. So here you see we have a simple color of our nose. And today I'll do only front view because you know you can apply that to all the views, so like the side view and the 3/4 view. And what I do next is I add a little bit of redness because our nose has a lot of, you know, the capillaries and stuff, which there's a lot of blood. And also like the sun damage and stuff. Also sometimes depend on the light, there's a subsurface scattering, so you know there's a lot of colors in those, a lot of red colors. So what we can do is just choose our base color and make it a little bit more saturated, okay, go maybe into reds, and that's it, maybe a little bit darker value. Now we can add new layer, okay, we can merge that and we can gently brush it into here. So now we have a little bit redder nose. Now, after that, what I do is I often go to shadows, okay? And that's how we can do that is basically just choose the base color, and there's a couple of options. Either you choose a shadow color manually for yourself and, you know, like adjust that in your drawing, or you can just press multiply. That's what I recommend for beginners, and I also use that a lot of times, and just pick like a little bit darker color. So you see we have our shadow. And what I like to do is also change a little bit of hue, okay? So here we have our color. And now let's just block our shadows. So let's say we want, I don't know, a normal lighting. So what I do is I take, obviously, like the biggest one that I've realized what I like to do while drawing noses is the lasso plus airbrush combo. So we can like choose our lower portion of our nose, okay, and now we can just, you know, gently do that. Also, let's erase a little bit of our sketch. All right, here we have our base. What we can do is now add more shadows. So I like to add shadows here also, okay, so we can add that with airbrush just a little bit, okay, and the other side. Okay, and yeah, now for anything, just go to the sides here and also add that a little bit airbrush. Okay, just don't overdo with airbrush because it can be really bad looking real quick. So now we have our simple, I guess, shape. So now what I'll do is I erase my guidelines even more, okay, like that, and also I'll put a little bit of here, maybe make a little bit more appealing shape, something like that, and I put just a little bit airbrush here, okay. But now let's actually smudge it, okay, because I do a little bit of smudging to, you know, make it like a softer transitions, and maybe like here, maybe like here, okay, like here. All right, we have a simple shape for our nose. Now let's actually make that, and I don't draw with my glove, so you know my hand is kind of sticky. Okay, we have our, you know, our shadows, basic nose shadows. Now what I would most often do is I would actually go add another multiply layer and choose like a color, something like that. And why, you may ask? And to add ambient occlusion. So basically what I do is add like a little bit here, okay, a little bit here, and a little bit on the nostrils, on the bottom. Okay, also like here to like make the horse shadow. Okay, no, so now it looks much better. Maybe a little bit more here. Okay, like the lower part here. Now maybe even a little bit here, but just a little bit, not too much. Okay, and erase and smudge it a little bit. Okay, and yeah, we have our simple shape here. What we can do also is like make it more round, I guess, if you want, obviously. Depends on the shape of the nose. Okay, now what we can do is actually do a new layer and choose whatever color, make it a little bit more saturated, darker, and a little bit into reds. Now let's just, you know, add this manually, so like edges. Okay, and yeah, to just help with structure. Okay, to like show a little bit more structure. So now we have that. Let's go back to our ambient occlusion, maybe just a little bit smudge here. Now what we can do is go here, okay, and just erase it a little bit to like help with structure. To remember, have a balance of hard and soft shadows, edges. Okay, here we have a little bit, you know, harder edge. Okay, and now what we can do is actually, what I do now is I add a little bit of light. So let's go here, okay, and we can also make a hard light layer. Choose this and choose our color. We can go into yellows. Okay, and like, you know, like just lighten some parts. Okay, like maybe here, not too much, don't overdo it. Maybe even like let's saturate it and a little bit lighter. Okay, yep. Now at that point, what I would do is, you know, it's mostly finished. I can actually like go and add a little bit more, like, you know, like ambient occlusion here and there, like more shadows to make it like more contrasty. Like maybe look at grayscale, okay, to like see the values, and they're all right. And now what we can do is actually merge selected layer, also with light and also with the edges. Now we can just look at our nose and like make it a little bit. Okay, after fixing our nose, now to the best part is highlights and actually like ambient light and stuff. So now what I will do is I actually take like a really less saturated version of this, go into blues. Now what I'll do, I will add a bounce light. Okay, so here for example, like here, okay, like maybe here, okay, maybe like that. Okay, maybe like merge a little bit, smooth some edges. Okay, maybe even like here. Okay, and yeah, that's basic. But now let's go to the highlights, which take like a which take our nose color, go into opposite hue and pick like a light blue, very blue. And here we can now just add our highlights. Okay, and be confident with those highlights. Okay, and be confident and use like a hard brush. Okay, maybe like something here. Okay, and now it looks juicy. Okay, and also don't overdo the highlights. And yeah, that's a simple nose. Obviously you can do that for all those noses. Okay, and yeah, also you can go into grayscale on look if it looks alright in values. Okay, maybe that would be a little bit darker and stuff, maybe more light, but yeah, that's a basic tutorial on how to paint noses. So if you want to actually improve your art, you can join. Just remember, you can join my art school community, where I will tell you exactly what you need to do to improve. And yeah, top link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Hope you like it. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Hope now you know how to draw noses. Okay, and if you did enjoy this video, like, subscribe, go look at my socials to see my drawings. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and now you can go and draw for yourself. So yeah, thank you for watching, and bye.